Welcome to the RE4AFAGRi online training videos. The RE project has received funding from the European Union's Horizon 2020 Research and Innovation Programme under Grant Agreement 963530. In this short video, we will introduce the RE4AFAGRi dashboards. The RE4AFAGRi visualization dashboards represent a powerful decision support tool with interactive dashboards that can support private infrastructure developers in their site selection for maximizing the financial sustainability and development impact of their project, as well as to support policymaking through subnational gaps and needs assessment for tailored measures and investments. Moreover, the RE4AFAGRi dashboards are enriched with direct access to the output data, so to directly download the output data that can be useful for additional scientific research on the topic. To access the visualization dashboards, it's sufficient to connect to the website www.re4afagri.africa, which is the official project website, where along additional information on the different type of outputs and tools that have been developed as part of the project, it's really easy to access the dashboards. But first of all, the dashboards are based on the output of the RE4AFAGRi modeling platform, which is a multi-model framework to analyze deficits, requirements, and optimal solutions for integrated land, water, agriculture, energy development nexus interlinkages in the developing countries. Specifically, 4 models represent the land, water, crop, food, energy requirements and dynamics, the water crop, MLET, onset, and message nest, which are together calibrated and soft linked in the RE4AFAGRi platform, as you can see from this chart. Then, moving to the RE4AFAGRi visualization dashboards, when accessing the websites, it's sufficient to enter the dashboards webpage, which leads to a country selection webpage. As you can see, so far in the project, 5 countries have been modeled in detail from the different dimensions that are part of the RE4AFAGRi platform. However, additional countries will soon be available, are expected to be available, developed as part of the community efforts of users of the RE4AFAGRi platform to extend the pool of countries available. The 5 countries available are Zambia, Rwanda, Nigeria, Kenya, and Zimbabwe so far. Entering one of the countries, such as in the case of Zambia, we arrive into a new landing page where we have the possibility to select the type of dashboard that we would like to access. The dashboards are divided into thematic sections, as you can see, from crop and water requirements to multisectoral electricity demand, yield and real growth potential in the agricultural sector, crop processing, electricity access planning, and finally multisectoral insight based on all these elements tied together. Let's take a closer look at how one of the dashboard looks like. So the dashboards have this type of structure. Generally on the top of the page there is a short description which explains what information these dashboards provide and how these have been calculated or modeled. Then we generally have a set of selectors which are highlighted in red here, which allow the user to customize the visualization in terms of different dimensions, such as in this case the type of crop, the type of irrigation regime, the scenario, another technical parameter such as the proximity to the settlement, as well as the time dimensions, so the future projection year and the month in terms of seasonality or year total. Of course, these options are specific to each dashboard, so depending on the dashboard you're accessing, you will have some custom options, but in general, all the dashboards contain the scenario, the year, and the month selectors, which are common. Then the dashboard visualizes the administrative boundaries of the country, and the color coding shows the value of the selected variable. And in general, 2 different variables are shown side by side to highlight the interdependencies. For instance, here we are showing on the left-hand side the agricultural land, and in this example for rain-fed maize, while on the right-hand side we can see the related irrigation requirements to close the irrigation gap and improve the yield of maize in the country of Zambia. Just to illustrate a simple use case, suppose Anne, who in our example is the president of the Smallholder Farmers Association of Zambia, wishes to use the RE4AFAGRi dashboards to identify which regions have the strongest need and potential for expanding maize irrigation. Then, in this case, we would select the agricultural irrigation dashboards to check out which areas seem to have the highest demand or currently open irrigation gap for maize in the country. Based on the maps, we can see where most rain-fed maize cultivation is happening and where the crop evapotranspiration model expects or estimates the crops to have the largest requirements for water that is currently unmet due to rain-fed only irrigation. Then we can also connect to the electricity demand dashboards to basically get a sense of what could the associated water pumping energy requirements to pump water and distribute them to the fields in different scenarios, comparing different levels of ambition and different future years, and having a closer look also at the seasonality. Finally, it's really relevant to also observe what is the expected growth in the crop yield as a response of the provision of irrigation. So this can shed light on which areas seem to have the greatest potential in terms of improving the productivity thanks to the irrigation, as well as where we can expect also a growth in the local crop processing requirements, so energy needs for agro-processing. So altogether, this short video provided a very simple and high-level introduction to the RE4AFAGRi dashboards. However, I encourage you, if you are interested in more advanced use of the RE4AFAGRi dashboards, to check out the extended training video on the modeling platforms and the dashboards. Thank you very much from the RE4AFAGRi project, and please make sure to check our website and our additional training videos.